This next segment is going to show how I take a shower and wash my hair, and also then brush my teeth. To wash my hair, I take just a washcloth and I throw it in the bottom of the shower. First I fix the water with my feet and then start the shower, and I get in. So imagine the shower's going. First thing I do is wash my hair. So I put a washcloth, just a standard washcloth, on the floor of the shower to get it wet. So it's getting wet. Okay, then I put that washcloth. This is all involving washing my hair. To wash my body, I just let the water run on me, and that's about it. This is a wet washcloth now. This is a tube that we put a shampoo in that has a nice gel consistency, and keep refilling this tube because it's nice and soft. So I'm not going to push any out, but I would push on this tube, and maybe an inch or so of shampoo would come out on the washcloth. So now I have shampoo in the washcloth. Then I get down on my knees and rub my hair a couple places on the shampoo. The shower's going all this time. Then I come over here and I stand in this corner and I scratch my head against this rubber sort of comb that's been screwed to the wall. And generally, I turn around and I feel safe because I have my knee here, so I'm kind of stabilized. And then I can get all my hair, go like this. The shower's going all this time. And then I rinse that off. Then I get down on my knees, do it again, repeat the procedure. Then I rinse my hair. When my hair is long enough so that I need to use cream rinse, before I started this procedure, I would sit down, or else I'd either use my feet to sit down and then pour a little bit of cream rinse into a bucket, which I would have over in this corner. Or else I would have the night before used my hook, like I use the salt shaker, to tip the jar with the cream rinse and put it in the bucket. So I have a little bit of cream rinse in a bucket, and I just take this bucket. It doesn't have a handle on it. I'm just pinching the top of the plastic. Put it in the shower. Let the shower run in so there's maybe 3 inches of water, and swish it around so it's mixed. And I get down on my knees and put my head in the bucket, and I get the shampoo in my hair.
And then cream rinse.
Cream rinse, excuse me. And then when I finish, I grab it with my stump, between my stump and my head, grabbing the bucket, and I tip it up so the bucket's on my head, and then it all comes down, gets it all. And then I take the bucket off, of course, and then I just rinse that off. That helps a lot for combing out snarls, and I would do that with my hair this length. Then I just get out of the shower and stand up against the towels and just sort of rub. Then I go in our bedroom and have a towel down on the bed and just lie on it and just sort of rub myself. Generally, my husband washes my hair and we take showers together, so I really only need to use this procedure when he's gone. And it might take half an hour to do all that. The most important thing about being independent in the kitchen is to have a stool that you can sit on so that you can use your feet to do things. It just is not feasible to use my artificial arms for most of the kitchen things that I do, and my feet are really easy to use and a lot of fun, and I get to feel tactile sensations like water and textures, and I'm not tired wearing the arms. And I have 2 of them, and they work together with opposition, so it's a lot better. So one I don't think is too old to learn to do this. I was 31 when I started using my feet in the kitchen, and even though I wasn't born using my feet, I've been able to learn to do things in a fairly efficient way, although I'm still a lot slower. So also the higher you can get it, the better. And I'd like to keep this parallel. I'm right-footed, even though I'm very definitely left-handed. My right foot is just a lot more coordinated and dominant. First thing I do when I get up there is to wash my feet, of course. This is a nice kind of water erosion path. So I have some soap on a suction cup stuck down, and then I just rub my feet around. This will take a while because I really need it. I think I'll do it again. I've been outside. Almost through here. And I keep dish towels around so that I can dry my feet. Okay. I don't really need to dry them because I'm going to demonstrate how I would do the dishes. We've had this kitchen remodeled, and since I'm right-footed, it's a lot easier for me to load on the right side.
Doing the dishes just seems to mean putting them in the dishwasher, but Cyn does them conventionally non-dishwasher style occasionally.
Yes, certain things can't go in the dishwasher. I find that scratchy like this works very well. I can just hold it between my big toe and the index toe, and my best grip really is in my toes, between my big toe and next toe. So I can tip things over. I can lift up an iron frying pan by just pinching the handle and lifting it up. So I can cut up celery, I can cut up vegetables, I can do all sorts of things. I could, see, I'll cut this like this if I wanted to. Cut it in half. I could hold it with my foot. Start sawing down. Press on it. Not too shabby. Making carrot sticks. Or dicing carrots. But again, and I can rest my heel on the edge here.
Food processor's nice, but it gets so messy it's not really worth the trouble because the cleanup is a drag.
That's the sort of thing I can, when I'm here by myself, I could fix myself a meal and then cut it up here for myself in bite-sized pieces. Put it on the plate. Another thing I just want to show you is if I'm cutting up something small, I would use this cutting board. And we added 2 strips with just little nails onto 2 edges so that things don't roll. And I could, pardon the noise, I could transfer some of these things over here. I would have used normally probably this cutting board. Or if I were cutting up my sandwich, say I would use this. Then I could pick it up like this, and then I could put it onto a plate. I could move it. And then I could scrape things off. You see, and this keeps them from going off the edges. Say if this were a plate, I could put them on the plate, and then what I would do to carry my food to the table is put my arms on, pick up the edge of the plate, walk it into the dining room, and then eat with my arms. So you have to be kind of a multimedia event, I think, to get by. And if you're trying to decide whether you should use your arms or your feet, I think it's important to realize you use them all in different ways. Well, I hope what you've seen in this video has been helpful for you. I just want to close with some thoughts from my own philosophy of life. And I guess the main thing that's motivated me to try and get back to having a normal life is the fact that I believe that we only go around once, and this is my big chance to have a full life. And I guess I'm ornery and determined enough to feel that I want my full share. So I wasn't going to sit in a closet and let the world pass me by, and attacking each problem and each thing that was difficult one at a time.
through the years I have managed to do pretty much most everything that I needed and wanted to do, and I feel very fortunate to be leading an extremely full life. And I love my work as a geologist. I was mauled in Alaska, and I still go up to Alaska and do some field work. So I feel I have a very interesting job. I have a wonderful, almost 5-year-old son, and I think I'm really getting the full share that I was determined to have. One last thing. I know it's difficult to get adjusted to being stared at and seen as different, but I've found that who I am was not tied up in my arms, and so I feel like I'm the same person I was before I lost my arms. And by feeling normal, I act normal, and because I act normal, people treat me normally. And I'm very active at work and in the community, and I think most people would see me as a 100% normal human being.